Hi friends, in this video we'll do one more problem on bank reconciliation statement. We started overdraft balances, so we'll continue with that. The cash book of Messrs. Achyut and Company showed an overdraft of rupees 80,000 on 31st March 21. From the following particulars, prepare a bank reconciliation statement and ascertain the balance as per passbook. So we have to start with the cash book overdraft balance and arrive at the passbook balance. So let us start with our working notes. So we are starting with cash book balance and we have to arrive at passbook balance. I'll put a star mark to passbook because I have to make cash book equal to passbook. Cash book there is a credit balance of 80,000. Passbook there is a debit balance of 80,000. We have to assume both are equal right now. Bank charges debited rupees 500 and interest charged on overdraft rupees 1200 in the passbook. So both are withdrawals. They are recorded on the withdrawal side of the passbook only, not recorded on the withdrawal side of the cash book. So what will happen now? This balance will increase. We started with the debit balance. Another debit means the balance will increase. Here the balance is relatively less. So what should I do to the cash book to make it equal to the passbook? I have to increase it by 1700. So this item has to be plus. This item also has to be plus. Then checks drawn but not encashed. Checks drawn means we have issued some checks. So cash book, passbook, I'll again start with my working notes. 80,000, 80,000. I put a star mark to the passbook. Checks drawn but not encashed before 31st March 21, rupees 14,000. We have issued some checks. So as soon as we issue the checks, we record it in the cash book on the withdrawal side, but there is no withdrawal in the passbook. So now what will happen? Cash book balance has increased. Because we had a credit, we have another credit, the balance has increased, whereas there is no withdrawal on the passbook, hence the balance will be relatively less here. Now what should I do to the cash book to make it equal to passbook? I have to decrease it by 14,000 rupees. Next, this is my cash book, this is my passbook. Cash book, I start with a credit balance, debit is 80,000. The bank has collected interest on investments and has credited rupees 6,000 in the passbook. 6,000 has been credited in the passbook. Now what will happen? There is no deposit in the cash book. We started with the debit balance, but there is a credit here. That means the balance will reduce, okay? And whereas the cash balance is higher. So what should I do to the cash book to make it equal to the passbook? I have to reduce this amount in the bank reconciliation statement. A bill receivable of rupees 5,000 previously discounted with the bank and had been dishonored. Cash book, passbook, 80,000 and 80,000. Bill receivable of rupees 5,000 previously discounted with the bank had been dishonored and debited in the passbook. That means when the bill is discounted, there is a credit in the passbook, there is a debit in the cash book. When the bill is dishonored, bank will debit my passbook and take away the money due to them. And we have to record a withdrawal, but it was not done. So withdrawal was not recorded in the cash book. When bill is discounted, deposit is recorded in the cash book and deposit is recorded in the passbook. If the bill is dishonored, what will happen is the bank will take away the credit which it has given to us. It will withdraw money from our account. If the customer does not pay, then the bank is going to take money from us. If the drawee does not pay the amount to the bank, then the bank is going to take the money from the person who has discounted the bill. So the bank has withdrawn this amount from my passbook, but the withdrawal has not been recorded in the cash book. So we start with the debit. And in the debit, balance will increase. The balance is relatively less here. What should I do to the cash book to make it equal to passbook? I have to increase it by 5,000 rupees. So this item will be plus. Next, checks paid into the bank but not collected and credited before 31st March 21. Checks paid into bank means check has been deposited in the bank. This is my cash book, passbook. I'm starting with overdraft balance, that is why on the credit side, debit side in the passbook. Check paid into bank but not collected and credited before 31st March 21, rupees 15,000. So check has been paid into the bank. That means deposit has been recorded in the cash book, but the amount has not appeared in the passbook because the bank has not been able to collect the amount on this particular check. Now what will happen because of this? Cash book started with a credit balance, but there is a debit here. That means the balance will reduce, whereas the balance here is relatively higher. What should I do to the cash book to make it equal to passbook? I have to increase it by 15,000 rupees. So this item will also be plus. Now we have decided what we have to do. Let us start preparing BRS. BRS of Messrs. Achyut and Co. as on 31st March 2021. Particulars rupees and rupees. Overdraft bank balance as per cash book. It is 80,000 rupees. Some items will be add and some items will be less. Let us do them. Bank charges and interest charged, both have to be added. Interest and bank charges recorded in passbook only. 1700 add. Next, checks drawn but not encashed before 31st March 21 rupees 14,000. We have to do less. Checks issued but not, I'll just write a shortcut, PP presented for payment 14,000 rupees less. Next, bank has collected interest on investments and credited 6,000 in the passbook. We have to do less. Interest on investments credited in passbook only, 6,000 rupees. Bill receivable discounted, dishonored, not recorded in the cash book, 5,000 rupees. Add. Discounted bill, dishonored, debited in passbook only, 5,000. Next, checks paid into bank but not collected. Checks deposited but not credited in the passbook. How much is it? 15,000. So the total of add items will be 15 plus 520, 21,700. 80,000 plus 21,700 will be 1,01,700, and the total of minus items is 20,000. So the balance would be 81,700. This is plus balance here. We started with overdraft balance as plus, so answer is also overdraft balance. Overdraft bank balance as per passbook. Suppose in a particular problem this answer comes in minus, that means in the beginning we took overdraft bank balance as per cash book as plus. If the answer is also plus, that means this is overdraft balance but as per passbook. But if this comes as minus, that means it is opposite of overdraft, it is favorable balance as per passbook. That is how we have to understand. But in this problem we started with overdraft balance as per cash book and we are getting overdraft balance as per passbook only. So In the next videos, we'll start with passbook balances, overdraft balance, and try to arrive at the cash book balances. Thank you.